Hi everyone, and welcome to the house at Pig Corner. For any first-time visitors, we're following the lives of a herd of 14 guinea pig boars. Although we only get to see 11 today. They live pretty much free range, free to run around and forage by day. But with luxury pig accommodation where they return to sleep. So they've the best of both worlds, freedom by day and safety at night. They sleep in a shed conversion fitted out especially for pigs, with a separate annex for two senior members, Amos and Pike. They roam and forage in a secluded backyard, with the setup tested over 2 years without mishaps. Although having said that, just last week, a fox was spotted a couple 100 meters away, in broad daylight. That's obviously cause for concern, but the pigs are all checked off every night to make sure they're all inside. So today's video focuses almost entirely on Amos and Pike, and their late afternoon runaround. Most of the others are now back in the shed with only 2 stragglers left outside. And just as we saw in the sequence last week, Pike is again interested mainly in the food, whilst Amos has other things on his mind. Without the food, Pike would most likely be following Amos around. And without the flower pot blocking the entrance to the playground, Amos would probably be in the playground where we can't see what he's up to. That's just a loose piece of hay on Pike's face near his eye, not a hay poke, so nothing to worry about. And it soon worked its way loose. This particular mix of young and old seems to work quite well, doesn't it? These 4 could quite happily live together, probably even with a couple more added to the mix as well. There are few bad boys who have to be kept apart though. I wouldn't trust any of Cedric, Percy, Luigi, or Piggly B with the old-timers. That wouldn't go very well at all. Now that the heating's on in the shed and the annex, it's noticeable that the pigs are tending to stay indoors longer in the mornings. Whereas in midsummer they couldn't wait to get outside first thing, it's a very different story now. The amount of daylight hours has a lot to do with it too, I guess. Sometimes when Amos and Pike are offered the chance of a trip next door in the morning, they politely decline and head back to their heated bedroom area. By late morning or lunchtime they're usually up for it though. So most days they do go over there, for a couple hours at least. That's when their annex gets cleaned, so when they come back it's been freshened up for them. Sometimes the door to the annex might be left open, and of course the arse bandits are always in there as quick as a flash, peeing and pooping everywhere, and generally being nosy. All the fleeces and boxes then get refreshed before the old-timers return. This helps to keep the main herd busy and occupied for a few hours, providing them with their enrichment for the day. Perhaps enrichment isn't quite the right word, but it does help to keep them occupied. Pike seems very gentle and tolerant towards Dylan and Henry, doesn't he? I'm not sure that tolerance would extend as far as sharing the annex with him though. That belongs to just him and Amos, and I don't think there'd be any peace if we let more pigs in there. I suppose outside is neutral though, so the same rules don't apply. A lot of this climbing on each other is supposed to be the piggies' way of greeting and shaking hands. But there could well be a bit more than that going on here, certainly as far as Amos is concerned. Amos is without doubt a very highly sexed pig, and doesn't mind getting it on with anyone who fancies giving it a go. He's also surprisingly active and energetic for his age, isn't he? Mind you, after filming finished he went back to his house, and lay down beside the hay bag for a good long rest. Dear old pig, it's great to see him enjoying his golden years. Well, that's about all we've got this time. So thanks for watching as always. I do hope you've enjoyed your visit here today. Sorry it's been a bit gloomy and muddy, but long gone are the sunny days of midsummer. I'll be back again later in the week with more of the same. More piggy antics, and more squelchy mud probably. But it's cheerio for now. And see you again soon.